Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We're on day 4. Kind of get my bearings here. I play on multiple maps. I have several builds going right now, as well as playing on the server. So take me just a moment to kind of get my bearings again as to what exactly we were doing. I remember we were building a base for the 7-day horde, and we're getting pretty close to getting the hole dug out for it. Hope that by day 7 we have all that we need to have. Let me check my hunger. Okay, yeah, so food and water are good. Everything looks good. Let's see what we had for skill points. We have 60 skill points. Need to make sure I leave enough over for the 30 for concrete mixing. I expect to get some levels done on the construction tools whenever we get our upgrade going on all the blocks that we're going to place. So I had an idea, make sure I don't mess this up. I had an idea of how I could do this very early game. Typically either hide out underground or reinforce a prefab or something for the 7-day, but I'll try to stay away from that prefab if I can and make my own defenses. And past couple alphas or so, I've been trying to make my own defenses starting for the 7-day and then just expanding it on from there. We're going to try a little hole in the ground base here where the zombies fall into a cage, and we can take care of them and loot the corpses, because that's going to be very important. Be able to loot all the corpses, because the zombies will just continue to pour in all night long till 4 a.m. with the new mechanics. Kind of like the new mechanics more than the old mechanics, to be honest. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could do a floor in here. We're going to make some more frames. Let's make 14 of those bad boys. So let's see. This is going to be... How much wood do we have? Yeah, we have enough. Kind of just building as I go here. Not a whole lot of a plan into this. Kind of a vision that I have in my mind. There we go with the construction tools leveling up. It's a quick way to level up your construction tools by upgrading these wooden blocks. So it's almost 3 in the morning, so we are out here at nighttime. I didn't remember that we were out at night. Let's see. So we want to put these pillars like so. Guess we could probably do 4 high. We're gonna need a lot of cobblestone. Let's go ahead and get some of that going. I know I made some. How many can we make? 107. Let's do it. So we're gonna probably need a lot more than that, but so that leaves, if I do it here, that leaves a very small space. So this is going to actually have to be larger than that. I almost need to get up top and kind of get my bearings here. Okay, yeah, I got you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I just need to continue digging this out. Make sure there are no zombies around that see me. Go back down into the hole. We'll leave that there. That's fine. Fortunately, in the hardware store, we did find a shovel. It's going to help us moving forward. And we have some forged iron going now that we have a forge. Probably need to remove these because they're going to fall. Don't want to waste resources at this stage of the game. Pretty precious. Every bit of wood and stone. Nice, 4 a.m. So at least if zombies arrive, they're just walking and not running. We can probably take care of them. Mining tools going up. Probably should finish some of these blocks off with the stone shovel or stone pickaxe. Oh, here's a zombie now. Let's get out of this hole. Oh, shoot. Let's get out of this hole so we don't get trapped down in here. Oh, is it a wandering horde? Oh, it is a wandering horde. I don't know why I started talking softly. So maybe they won't hear me and come this way. I actually think they were going to walk by me, but I can't take the chance that they would. It's just too dangerous down in that hole like that. Oh, she's tough. I seriously need to get a point or so into Pummel Pete because I am not doing a lot of damage with this wooden club. I guess we can go ahead and take that and scrap it. Okay, so if it was a wandering horde, they all wandered off that way. Fortunately for us, I'm sure there may be a crawler or two to come along here shortly, but for right now, let's keep going. Have a grand plan here for this thing. If I can get it made, get it to work. We're going to probably have to take a break from this momentarily. Go get some more small stone. I hear footsteps. Why do I keep trying to go to that side? Okay, so the horde is still wandering by. It was kind of a small wandering horde, if in fact that's what that was. That's good, though. That's good. So we didn't really need that. I do need the experience from it. So I need a bunch of points to... need 30 alone just for concrete. Undetected, okay. Can still hear footsteps. Boy, this is it's gonna take some getting used to. I get all freaked out because I have this headset on and I can just hear the slightest noise that I cannot normally hear when the sound's coming through my speakers. So I keep thinking, gosh, there's a zombie like right on top of me. And so don't mind me just freaking out over here because I hear a little noise. Could even be a chicken or a rabbit, who knows. All right, that's that. Not too concerned with leveling up the mining tools, so every once in a while I'll switch over to the old stone axe to get some construction tool level going, if I can think about it, if I can remember to do that. So we need to get up to, I do believe it's level 20 to get concrete. So our shovel is starting to deplete a little bit. It's taking a few extra hits to take out the block. Let's go ahead and take this corner out. So I'm pretty spoiled, you know, I play on that server, and the server settings have loot respawning each day. So going to 5 days is a challenge. Now, the stream that I ran the other night that some of you joined me on, the settings there were 120-minute days. So every 5 days was really like 10 days. And that was such a long time. So let me see if I can figure this out here. I don't want to lose any of these cobblestone frames. So we want to have a 2, 3. Okay, so that's going to be our spike area. But if you're new and new to the game, this is probably not a good series to watch because I'm not doing as much explaining as I did in the prior playthrough that we did on Alpha 14. I did a lot of explaining every little detail of everything that I was doing. And I encourage you to at least go back and watch the first few episodes of that if you're interested in watching me play through, because those first few episodes, I touch on a lot of things. Now, a few things have changed since then with the Alpha 15, but not a whole lot. The game is still the game, and it is what it is. So go check the first few episodes of that playthrough out. So I don't think I need to dig that. No, I don't. Okay, let's put down these frames. That's going to signify our place where our pillars are going to go. Trusty 50 pillars. And let's see what it would look like with a fourth one on ground level. Okay, so that'll give us 3 high. That should work. So what we're going to do now, we're going to probably try to work on this at night, and I need to go over here, dump some things off. So we'll try to work on that at nighttime, and yeah, we'll go ahead and throw this brass in there. I don't know why I didn't come over here and turn that off. Forged iron, so we could make another 17 of those. Put this in here. We need to make ourselves, I hear footsteps. There she is right there. I need to make another storage chest for out here. Let's do that. Hopefully I didn't already have one, and take this just in case we get an animal or two. We can scrap some cars when we get a little closer to. I'll put these we better carry these wooden frames. You never know when you fall down into a hole. So right now we're going to go get some resources for our base. And I need to mark this base just in case. I'm sure I'll remember where it's at, but I don't want to fall in the hole. So we need some stone. We need, you know, I dumped that forged iron off and I could probably use it for this. So we need some stone. We need some wood. This is going to be a tall task to try to finish this, but I think we can do it if I don't really do a whole lot of scavenging moving forward. I should be able to knock this out by day 7 and have it at least defensible enough to take care of that 7-day horde. Okay, that's lead. We don't need that. It's a shame that I could not find an axe while we were over at the hardware store. I could have really used that. Cut down some trees a little faster. Get a little boost here on our stamina. Here's a zombie. There he is, big boy. What you doing, sir? Come over here. I bet you have something that I need on you, don't you? What do you have? Yeah, you sure do. I'll drink that. I'll drink to that. All right, so still in the stage of needing pretty much everything. Plant fiber, stone, wood, so you'll see me kind of going crazy here, just whacking on whatever I can. Trying to get as many levels on this construction tool as I can as well. So we're going to need to make another stone axe. Go ahead and get one of those going. And I guess I can run over and make an iron axe. And that's going to speed this process along. I was kind of saving my iron for the shovel, knowing that I'd have to do some digging, but I think I'm going to have enough now with the forge kicking that I should be good. I should be able to make it by. So we can just repair this shovel on down till it is no good. Oh, I saw another boulder here close by. More importantly than anything, at this point, we do need as much stone as we can get. So a pickaxe may be even more important than a regular axe right now. Let's see what our points look like here. So, miner 69er. We're going to drop a point in that. We do have 65 points. So, that'll help us there. A point in pummel peat. And I'm sure we will get more points eventually. Where's our construction tools? At 9. Okay, so we need to get up to 20. So let's go ahead and scrap this, replace this with that. We can actually scrap it. And now that I have a wrench, I have to keep my eye open for a workbench and a cement mixer as well, because I'm sure there's one lying around somewhere. And chemistry station is not as important, but you can take a chemistry station with a wrench as well. So keep that in mind while you're playing. If you have a wrench, if you have access to one, and I always seem to find a wrench under the sink in a house or building. So absolutely keep that in mind, that you take that wrench and you can pretty much salvage anything in the game now. You know, the cars, the lights, the lamps, a lot of useful things that you can salvage with that wrench. So we really haven't made very good progress here on getting stone. This is slow going with such low quality tools. I've spent a decent amount of time digging out that hole and getting that ready for the 7-day horde. Instead of using the resources for upgrading my items, I'm going to fall back onto my perk system to make up for some of what I am lacking on quality. You see, I gave that miner 69er point, and things are moving along a little faster now. It's worth sacrificing the 10 points for that. And the Pummel Pete 10 points is absolutely worth sacrificing. I won't even call it a sacrifice. It's a necessity. If you're going to use a club, such as I do, then you absolutely have to have a point in Pummel Pete and try to get it capped out as quickly as you can as the hordes progress. There we go, construction tools 10. So by the time I upgrade all of the cobblestone blocks in the base, I should probably even go get my hammer to make that go a little faster. Our construction tools should be up to where we need it to get concrete. I don't know that we'll get concrete done by day 7. We're going to rely on cobblestone to hold us off. That's why I need so much more cobblestone than what we're using to create the base with, because they're going to be beating on those cobblestone pillars, and I'm going to have to keep repairing them. So let's eat a yucca. Let's go throw this iron in the forge. That's a place right there where I'd gotten some clay. Goodness, stamina is so low I can't even one-shot a small stone. Look at that. These cinder blocks are pretty good too. You get small stone out of those. Another airdrop. I don't think we're going to have time to go get that though I'm sure there's a first aid kit in it that could help us. I don't think we're going to have time to mess around with that. So let's put the iron in here. Put this coal in here as well. We might as well throw the lead into just to get it out of our inventory. So we have 336 small stone. We're going to take these cobblestone frames with us. We're going to drink a water. And I'm going to go make sure it wasn't in there and I didn't overlook it. I'm going to go get the hammer out of the house. So the airdrop is right over there. That's a good little ways though. Tell you what, let me bring it up here. So does it not show on the map? I must have turned those markers off at some point. We're going to need a lot more small stone. What's really nice about these small boulders is you get iron from them as well. We're going to need all that we can get. Try to get some better tools. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. It's not in there, so we did take it upstairs. Careful around that spike, I don't want to bleed. I only have 2 bandages here, and I'm not too concerned about that, but okay, so our hammer, we have that. We can put that in the forge. I could probably put some pistol parts in the forge too. We'll scrap that. And that's good for now. We should be good for now. I really need to sort this inventory. We're actually going to put those rocket launcher parts in that forge too. We're going to hold on to our calipers and tool and die and all of that stuff. That fancy stuff we'll put in there later in a forge inside of our base once we build one. We're not going to stick it in this one out in the street. Just in case you never know it gets destroyed, the forge gets destroyed. And you know, feels bad, man. Chicken. Not going to worry about Mr. Chicken right now. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. Symbol. Get all of the, put the anvil in there. Pistol barrel, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gosh, that's a long time. What is it, 10 seconds to smelt one of those? Okay, we're not going to have time for that. That's, we'll just save this stuff to throw in there later. It's probably gone now. Yeah, it's gone now. Okay, and put that extra bit of coal in there. Should give us... So we didn't get a ton of resources, but we're a little better off for this particular day than we were. Get back down in this hole. Oh, there's chicken in the hole. Mr. Chicken, how are you doing? Wife is out getting Zaxby's right now. Just gonna hack him up with the stone axe. Okay, so this is our 3x3 for the spikes. Let's get the old trusty hammer out to get that one-click upgrade. And let's take a look at what one side of this is going to look like. Okay. What can we take out? We'll take the bandages out. Okay. 36. Okay. Let's see. One. So that is what it's going to look like. Let's repair. Oh, you know what? We left our forged iron over there. I thought I picked that up. I really hope I didn't drop it on the ground, but I thought I picked it up and brought it with us. We're going to need that. There we go. Throw all that in there and be repairing this. Oh wow, that was almost instant. Where's the zombie? And we should be able to make ourselves a better club. We'll get around to that momentarily. A little bit scatterbrained. I'm a little rusty on 7 Days to Die. I took a break between Alpha 15 and 14 and 15, and I did not get the time into it that I previously had. So I'm just a little rusty on everything. Forgive me if I overlook some things. I'm sure you all will tell me in the comments if I do. And that's okay. That's what this is all about. Okay. It's like I hear footsteps. Am I detected? Nope, undetected. All right. Oh, I'm sensed. I gotta get out of the hole. Is that another bit of a wandering horde? Or do the zombies just keep walking by like that? Usually when you have a wandering horde, there's a good many. Maybe it's scaled to the time that you're in the game now or something, the amount of time, the amount of days, or your level or something. Would have been really nice if I could have picked up concrete by day 7, and who knows, there's still decent amount of time left, but you know, I'd have some form of repair for underneath these spikes, because my guess is it's going to be really intense, and it's going to be all that I can do to keep those spikes up. And if I cannot keep the spikes in the pit upgraded, they are going to destroy these cobblestone pillars if they don't destroy them already. You know, it's so let's go ahead and get some more cobblestone going. How much of that can we make? 649. We'll do 250. First thing, though, I need some cobblestone. I got all the frames. The pillars. Let's lay out what we have here. I guess you all probably by this point see where I'm going. If you've seen my builds before and any of my videos on my channel, you kind of know the direction I'm heading towards. So we need 1, 12, 13. Oh. And we'll do 250 of that. Nice, level 16 on miscellaneous crafting. Another level. So as we're creating that, every time Construction tools up to 12. Everything is coming together slowly but surely. The old Grand Spartan has fallen behind, but everything's going to be all right. We're going to make this work. We're going to make it happen. Oops. Leave ourselves a little place here to go through and dig out the rest. Oh, we're out of cobblestone. Have to wait for some more. So while we're waiting on that, let me place a few more of these and do some more digging. All right, looking good. Let's get that diggy dig going on here. May even do one more layer of cobblestone above this, or maybe wood. It just depends on what our resources are looking like, but I'll have to figure that out once we get to that stage of the game. So we're going to have this too wide. We're not going to do anything fancy on the inside of this. There's going to be dirt back behind us. I know I usually make it look fancy on my videos because I have extra time to put wood back there or whatever it is, concrete. But this time, being on in a rush to get it done, we'll just leave the walls inside this dirt. Let's see, one more yucca. May not be a bad idea to go back to the desert and get some more of that stuff. Make a run for that crate. Fortunately for us, the wandering zombies have kind of wandered by this hole and have not fallen in and caused us any problems thus far. Still need to get plenty of wood so we can make some log spikes, some regular spikes. Those are very costly now. If you haven't played since Alpha 15 hit, you have a big surprise awaiting you for the small spikes. I did use them a little on some of my other builds. I mostly require, for the builds I do, I require the log spikes, but the small spikes I would put around the opening of the hole falling into the pit a lot of times to kind of do a bonus, bit of bonus damage to them. They are very expensive now. They are not cheap to make. Some say they've drastically nerfed the damage of the log spikes, whereas I don't notice that as much. I just appreciate that I can upgrade those log spikes to steel now. I know a while back I'd watched someone play Valmod, and you could upgrade those things to steel on Valmod, and I said, well, Valmod really, it really didn't appeal to me, but it did with the steel spikes, and so I'm so glad they finally, gave in to that and said, hey, let's put in steel spikes. They last a lot longer. They do cost steel to keep them repaired, but they're very effective now. So we are going to drink a goldenrod. boost up that stamina and get this done. Almost all the way around 360 degrees. The second layer back will just be a luxury for us. It's a necessity. You have to be 2 blocks away from the pillars when they're attacking, so they don't hit you, because they can squeeze through just a little. But you need to be 2 away. Absolutely. Should not be any cops in this horde, so we should not have to worry about that. However, all right, let's get these upgraded on the rest of the way. And we're most likely going to work out here all night. At this stage, I could go ahead and put some log spikes. Let's see. Log spikes. So we'll have 7. Make sure I figured all that right. Go ahead and get those made. We have a little bit of scrap iron. We can even take some of the iron out of the forge if we need to upgrade those things. Hopefully by day 7, though, we should be good on scrap iron to keep those spikes repaired. I'm just kind of crossing my fingers here that we'll be able to upgrade all of this to concrete, at least the pillars to concrete. They're not going to do a terrible amount of beating on the top block. Won't be quite as important, but these pillars, they are going to be beating on those. And all right, so we're out of cobblestone again. Cobblestone. How many of that can we make? 399. Well, that's what we're going to have to do. So, the log spikes have been completed. Town is this way. That's probably where we'll put our entrance. Back this way. This is going to be it right here. Right. So what we're doing right now is we're making a tunnel leading away from our base. On Alpha 15, they will actually attack your hatch. But if you put it a long ways away from your base, they will not. So as far as, you know, my experience so far, if your hatch is a long ways away from your base, they will not attack it. So that's what we're counting on. It's just that they're not going to be able to get to us except for through this pit. Once I make this entrance, I can put the log spikes in the pit in case they fall in there. Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea to bring that beer. Keep my stamina up. And you see how far away from the base I'm actually going. That's still not even far enough. I want to get so far away that there's absolutely no chance. Let's see where the road is at. We're almost to the road. So there's absolutely no chance that they're going to attack that hatch and come down here, because we're done for. If they come in through the hatch, there's no getting away. So there's the horn for nighttime. Just taking a bit of a chance being out here at night. But I always seem to do that. You know, I always seem to stay out at night for the first, 14 days or so. Especially in a place like this. It's not a huge amount of zombies here. Now, if I go 100 yards to the south, there's the town, and there are going to be zombies all over, and they're going to come running at me, and I'm not going to make it. But right here, we should be safe. Let's see where I'm at. So I should be right on the edge of the road. Well, you can kind of glitch through the ground right there. Look at that. So this shovel is getting weak. Whoa, I don't know what just got destroyed. It wasn't the block that I was trying to destroy. So we're going to have to stop the cobblestone production here in a moment. Okay, that's that. I don't like that. It's too wide. So we have 1 minute left. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so close to the microphone. We have 1 minute left on the cobblestone. We will we'll let our stamina cap out. We'll repair our shovel. I could probably go ahead and finish this off. So the super bonus would be if we could get concrete by day 7, then we would absolutely be set and ready to go to take on a large horde. And everything is in place for that at this point. Everything is in place. It would just be a matter of upgrading this cobblestone to concrete. And just the first layer of concrete would be great. What do we have here? 1,500 hit points. Okay. Much wood are we working with? Yeah, we're over 2,000. Nice. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was a huge mistake, but that's okay. We're going to leave that. I got a little crazy with the clicky click. We want to save all of the scrap iron we have for the spikes. Floor doesn't matter as much, but I'm a little worried that something freaky may happen, like a cop falling in here, and cops will wreck whatever they explode on. I do not have the damage to take out a cop at this stage in the game, so they're just going to blow up. Okay, so we'll leave those right there. Well, we can go ahead and use the last bit of scrap that we have. And let's take a look at the map. So we're taking a chance. If I go up top, okay, that didn't reduce it too much. So I have 344 cobblestone left. We could replace these blocks around here with wood, maybe reinforced wood. I don't think that's going to take any damage. Could be wrong, but we're going to try it. We're gonna try it. I mean, worst case scenario is someone asked me on my channel the other day. They said, "What happens if I die on the first 7-day horde? Should I start over?" Because I've done that. You know, I've died and I started over. And I said, no, absolutely not. You know, you're wasting essentially 7 hours of your time just to start over, only because you died. there's really no severe penalty on this game for death. You have a backpack that drops on the ground with your stuff, but you can go get it. There is a despawn time for that, and it's 20 minutes, I do believe. But don't restart your game if you die. You're just gonna spawn back at your backpack, and everything's gonna be fine. So I don't know why I'm overheating. Fortunate so far that we don't have any zombies coming at us at night. But ladies and gentlemen, we have concluded this day. It is in fact midnight, which is about when I'm trying to wrap up each one of these videos. And so we're going to call it here. We'll pick it back up again day 5, and we'll see if we can't get this bad boy finished off, go get some more resources, and prepare ourselves a little better for the 7-day horde. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.